I am now creating weekly exclusive content for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, go check out the link down below. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I do have a couple of cards to review and to sort of revisit, but I wanted to do this first because it was ready first, basically. Team of the season, Adama Traore. Is he still usable? Can you still play, score goals, have fun, and all the rest of it with him, given the fact that he's, 100,000 coins, probably less now, given the fact that obviously that SBC came out, and it's just everyone's going to get this type of player. You know, that you're going to get the people who are lucky to get ones that are technically, you know, quote unquote value, but then you're going to get people like me who pack Adama, who it's not a win because of his value, but it is because he does have some stats that suggest that he might still be usable. And this year more than ever, you can't necessarily look at a player and go unusable because you just don't know how they're going to be in game. There are so many cards that don't look that great on paper, and then when you play with them in game, a different story. And likewise, the other way around as well. When you look at them and you think, wow, they have to be amazing, and then you play with them in game, and they're just not that great. So, Adama Traore, I'm actually going to start off with traits more than anything, because the only trait that he has that is relevant to you is Flair. Now, he does have 4-star skills, so that will come in handy a little bit. I know what the word flair means, and I know, you know, realistically in sort of real life football terms, if a player has flair, it means he's flamboyant and he can do skills and all the rest of it. But if a player in FIFA has flair, I don't really know what that means. Like, are they better at performing skill moves? It's not really something that, at least not to my knowledge, that's ever been explained, so it's not something that I know the answer to. The other traits that he have, unfortunately, they are very difficult to speak today. I don't know what it is. They are tied to CPU, so you cannot take advantage of, like, speed dribbler. Makes absolutely no difference. I think it should. I don't think there should be specific traits just for the CPU and then for you, but either way, it's irrelevant. 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He has high attack and work rate, medium defensive, stocky body type, which, for the most part, will go against him, but at the same time will actually help him. And there's obviously a double-edged sword, and I'll talk about it when we get there. 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, 92 agility, and 95 balance, with 97 dribbling. You'll notice that I'm skipping over some of the bad stats, and that's why we're going to have to talk about them in bulk, because they're all realistically tied together. 99 shot power, 85 vision. No, he doesn't. He has 80 vision. He has 85 positioning. Looked at the wrong one. And then, of course, the 82 finishing. Now, the finishing on the card, to be fair, isn't actually terrible. Definitely usable. I would be a little bit concerned about the composure, but like I said, we'll talk about that because I'm going to combine it with the whole reaction composure thing. You've got insane physicals. His stamina is brilliant, his jumping is good, not that you care, and then his strength is 99, combined with 95 balance and a stocky body type. That is one of the reasons. Combine that with the pace, and that's two of the reasons, and two of the main reasons why this card is almost unstoppable if you use him as a winger. There's nothing else like it in game. There is absolutely nothing else like this card in game. You'll see the squad I played him in. Of course, if you watched the video from last night, then you'll know that he was playing alongside arguably the best, if not at least one of the best cards in the game. I was very fortunate to pack myself Ronaldo, Prime Icon Ronaldo last night. So that is, well, I say last night, yesterday afternoon. But either way, that was unreal. Go check out the video. My reaction isn't that of a 12-year-old. I am old now, so I'm not going to jump up and down and throw my chair at the wall. However, I was very happy, to say the least. Now, of course, he is playing alongside him, and of course, Ronaldo is playing the striker. Adama was playing on the right side. But to have two players with that much strength, pace, and power is just frightening. Like, you defend for large periods of the game, and you know the rest of the team around him is a little bit dodgy in places. I'll give you that, but you defend for a large portion of the game when you've got, forget Ronaldo, we just got Adama. We're defending for 10-20 minutes in game. and all of a sudden you get your opportunity to break. And you send Adama on a run around the outside, you get your full back, you wrap the ball around the outside, hold RB or R1, and then do the through ball, and it will wrap it round, so it will avoid the defender who is marking Adama. So Adama makes the run, the left back goes into position. If you hold down that RB or R1 and then use the through ball at the same time, it arches, whichever way you want to use the word, the ball around the fullback. And then generally it should go around the outside and allow Adama to run onto it. And he's so fast. It's unbelievable how quick he is. With a stocky body type, you'd really think that would hinder his pace slightly. But it just doesn't. He's just unreal quick. It's frightening how fast he is. And he gets into the position every single time. More than happy to make the run. He has the high attacking work rate. He's got stay forward. No, he doesn't. He has get into the box for the cross. I was tempted to do the stay forward, but with how quick he is and given the fact that he has a high attacking work rate, there wasn't really any need for it. I don't mind him coming back. He can't defend, but I don't mind him coming back, just being a body to try and cut off a passing lane, because on the jockey he's actually really good. When it comes to the negativity about the card, the reactions at 67, woeful. The composure, woeful. And then, of course, you don't have like particularly great finishing or anything like that, so you do have to take that into consideration. And of course, you can boost that. You don't need to worry about giving him a chem style that's going to boost up the pace, of course. I wouldn't worry about giving him a chem style that's going to boost up his passing, because he has 99 crossing, which you will see evidence of. Gets down the byline or to the byline time and time again, plays the ball across, sometimes does a few skills to get into the penalty area. I'll take a shot with him now and again. It's just endless amounts of things you can do with him because he's so quick. He gets there before anybody else. And of course, on the ball, he's actually not bad at all. Now, with regards to the chem style, I would probably go with a sniper. I think it's probably the safest one. And the reason for that is you do get the finishing boost. So if you do find yourself in a position where you're able to pull the trigger, which he does, you've got 97 finishing, you have 90 positioning as well. That combined with getting the box for the cross really does help out when a player on the opposite side is coming down the wing and then plays the ball across the 6-yard area. If Ronaldo can't meet it for whatever reason, Adama, chances are, is going to be there, if not the cam. But either way, you want to give him every chance possible, and it helps. It really does. And of course, you do get a slight boost in composure. Takes him up to 81. Does it help? Not really. And then the reactions go to 72. Is the composure and is the reaction stat a problem? In my honest opinion, the reaction stat isn't a problem at all. And the reason I say that is because he's so agile and his dribbling is so high and he's got that pace. It just doesn't feel like it does anything. It honestly, it just doesn't. I don't think that stat matters at all half the time. Like, when a player takes an awful lot of time to react to what I'm telling him to do, I don't feel like it's a reaction stat or how bad the card is. Half the time, it's just the game, you know, taking its time to listen to what I'm telling it to do. And that is definitely a thing that I would probably blame rather than the reaction stat. The composure, on the other hand, that is something that I do believe, and I feel like passing and crossing, not so much, but when you're shooting, if you are under pressure from a defender or the goalkeeper is on rushing, you can ball roll the goalkeeper, no problem. Reactions, composure doesn't make a blind bit of difference. You can ball roll him as you do with everybody else. You know, he reacts just as quickly to the ball roll command as any other striker would or attacker. When it comes to taking a shot, though, sometimes they do like this Fred Flintstone thing, and if you're too young to remember the Flintstones, then he does. Just Google it. Honestly, just go onto YouTube, type in Fred Flintstone bowling, and he does that little stutter. So like Jordan Henderson lifting a trophy, he does that little sort of, you know, on the spot thing, and it's like, just kick the ball, and that I'm going to blame composure for. It's not like frequent. I wouldn't say it happens all the time, but if you're if the defender is on rushing and the goalkeeper's coming out as well, sometimes it just takes ages to hit the ball, and I am going to put that down to composure. However, that is honestly my biggest problem with the card, and it's not even that big a problem, especially if you use him as a right wing. super sub, probably more than anything else, is what you want to be doing. I mean, you could start him, I think, if you really wanted to in Rivals for sure, but in Weekend League, if you still play that, if you're a glutton for punishment, then I think you could probably still get away with him. But as a super sub, he is frighteningly quick, and against tired legs in particular, you're just not going to catch him. And when you do catch him, you bounce off him because he's so strong. 99 strength and then balance with a chem style and acceleration and sprint speed. He's honestly is a dream to run with, dream to get around the outside, and then knows exactly what to do with his 99 crossing. And that's why, even now, for 100k, still unbelievably usable and a menace off the bench. If you packed him, let me know what you think of him, if you've used him, of course. And of course, if you didn't pack him, let me know who you packed from that guaranteed Premier League pack. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.